Wait, if you're craving Nigerian suya, you don't have to wait for the night time before you go to your favorite abuki to buy suya. I'll teach you how to make this suya hot, spicy, and very, very easy to chew. Hey, foodie, welcome to another mouth-watering episode inside Foodie's Mansion. Yes, today we're making delicious suya. Don't go away, let's get started. The first thing you want to do when making Nigerian suya is to soak your skewers. Make sure you soak it for say 4 to 6 hours or even overnight. This will help it not to burn when you put it in your oven or when you put it over fire. You need them to be very, very well soaked. Then in the bowl, we're going to make our mixture for marinating our beef. You need some suya spice. Use as much as you like. Then add some salt to it. And lastly, you add some vegetable oil. You see how simple it is? Just three ingredients and you're good. Make sure you get a very good suya spice from a trusted aboki close to you. You give it a very good stir and then you set it aside. Next, we're going to start prepping our beef. I'm using beef for mine. Feel free to use mutton or any type of meat that you have available, but mutton and beef are always the best for this recipe. So you want to cut your meats into very, very flat sizes. You're going to cut it against the grain and make sure that you get the meat to be very, very flat, just like I'm doing here. Make sure you have a very sharp knife for this particular process. It will make work much more easier for you and it will even help you to be faster. So just take your time and make sure you get into the grains and get your flat pieces. Mind you, don't make it too flat, else your meat might burn and then you have something that you wouldn't like. After this process, we'll then begin to tenderize our meat. Most people would use a meat tenderizer, but because I didn't have a meat tenderizer available, I decided to do the manual process. Covered my meat with a cling film and I started to heat it. You heat it not too hard. If it's too hard, if it's too flat, your meat might burn in the process of grilling. So I heat it until I got a very good flatness from heating my meat. And then once I was done with that, I took out the cling film and then put in my meat in my already prepped marinade sauce. So I mixed this properly. You can cover your meat and leave it overnight or say a couple of hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, or even more before you start cutting and then putting it in your skewer. But once it's properly marinated, you want to cut it into large bite sizes. Don't cut your meat too small, else it's going to shrink and then you'll be left with very tiny suya bits. So you want to give your meat very big cuts. You cut them into very large chunks. Please, if you're not subscribed to our channel, this is a good time for you to subscribe. You've worked up to this point, you definitely love what we're doing. Thank you for subscribing. After cutting my beef into large chunks, like I said, I would begin to put them in my skewer. Putting your beef into your skewer is not such a hard job to do. You can either pass it directly through the meat or then you just go to the front, to the back, to the front, to the back like that until you have your meat on your skewer. So we'll just do that until we have everything skewered. So for this suya, we'll be grilling it for 30 minutes on one side, 30 minutes on the other side. So altogether, you have 1 hour. So these are meats, well prepped. You can drizzle some vegetable oil on it at this point, but I was okay with what I had, so I just threw it into the oven.
One eternity later.
This 30 minutes later, I just flipped my suya, and then you drizzle some oil on it, use a brush in some oil, and allow it to grill again for another 30 minutes, and your suya will be ready. Yes, my suya is already ready. At this point, you would think that my house was a suya spot. You would think that when the Poki came to my house, it was so delicious. So I garnished mine with some onions, tomato, and of course a lot of yaji spice. Guys, you can add cabbage, whatever vegetable you want to use to enjoy this. I would like to hear from you in the comment section how yours went. Tell me the difficulties you faced. I'll be there to answer your question, and I'll see you next time on our next episode. Thank you, Foodie, for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. I'll see you next time. Bye, Foodie.